Florida State just landed a productive tight end and at the transfer portal. And when we're talking production, this is exactly what the Seminoles need in this tight end room. After what we saw in 2024, yes, we saw some young guys show some flashes. Yes, we did. But you needed an experienced guy to come in, and sure enough, they did this. This is now the second experienced tight end to come in through the room, and this time it's UCF transfer Randy Pittman. As we know, he was formerly committed to the Florida State Seminoles in 2021, but then elected to go play for Gus Malzahn and the UCF Knights. And when I say production, this is what Florida State needs. In 2024, Randy Pittman, 32 receptions, 416 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Landon Thomas was Florida State's leading receiver in the tight end room at about, I think, 150, 170 yards on the season. Randy Pittman played in 12 games, started 10 of those, and had a PFF blocking grade of 72.2 on the season, which would have been the highest on Florida State's roster. He was the honorable mention of the All Big 12 Offensive Freshman of the Year in 2023. The ties to Gus Malzahn definitely fits well. You know, this was a name that we were keeping a very close eye on once he elected to enter the transfer portal. Arizona State, Kenny Dillingham was very highly interested in him as well, but ends up picking the Seminoles here, and he joins a room where you have some question marks. I think the biggest one is what Florida State's going to do with Amari Williams, a true freshman tight end who I think is a really nice playmaker, which I think Florida State, if it's me, but I'm not an offensive coordinator or a coach, but I'd love to see more Amari Williams in the pass game. But there is some chatter that he might go back over to the defensive end room and start off this spring and see what they want to do there with Terrence Knighton, Florida State's new defensive lines coach, and Tony White, Florida State's new defensive coordinator. So interested to see what they end up doing with Amari Williams, but this is where it kind of fills a void if that ends up happening, because this is a versatile tight end that's coming in. And you also brought in Chase Lofton, who's a 4-star tight end too. And like I said, you're bringing Marquise and Douglas too. He's coming back in Biscuit, and this just fits exactly what Gus Malzahn likes to do in the trenches up front and do some blocking, and definitely matching it with Herb Hand, Florida State's new offensive line coach. It just all makes sense, man. And I think this is a really good get for the Seminoles, and I think for me, this might be one of the top 3 guys that they've landed in the transfer portal so far. So let me know down in the comments below what you think about this get. Hit the like button if you enjoyed the video, and subscribe so you get notified every time I release one of these videos. Thanks for watching.